there, Somos kids. I'm Miss Arianna, and I hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. I am super happy because my mom and I have been painting today, and my painting came out perfect. I'll have to show you sometime. I even included my favorite colors. I think it's my best creation yet. Have you guys ever done or made something and were super proud of the way it turned out? Go ahead, I want to hear it. Yes or no? I know I have. I think we've all had at least one thing that we're super proud of and thought it was incredible. And guess what? So has God. Last week, we learned about how God created the world and everything in it. Today, we will read a story from the Bible about God's most adored creation. Out of all the things God created, there was one creation that was extremely special to him. This creation was so precious that it was created in God's own image. Today, we're talking about that precious creation. Now, what's this awesome creation we keep talking about, you ask? Us. That's right. This creation is people. What else was created in God's image? Nothing. When God created the first humans, God said, "Let us make them in our image." What God meant by this is that people are made different from anything else in creation. So what makes us different and special? People were made to be in relationship with God and each other. We were made to have feelings, to have ideas, and to know right from wrong. We get the chance to choose to love God, worship God, and have a relationship with God. God's love and God's goodness shows up in our lives. How amazing is that? God said all of the rest of creation was good, but people were very good. To help us understand a little more, I'm going to read you Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 31. So, if you have a Bible, go ahead and pick it up. Then God said, "Let us make humanity in our image to resemble us, so that they may take charge of the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all of the earth, and all of the crawling things on earth." That means the bugs. God created humanity in God's own image. In the divine image, God created them. Male and female, God created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fertile and multiply. Fill the earth and master it. Take charge of the fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, and everything crawling on the ground." Then God said, "I now give you all the plants on the earth that yield seeds, and all the trees whose fruit produces its seeds within it. These will be your food. To all wildlife, to all the birds in the sky, to everything crawling on the ground, to everything that breathes, I give all the green grasses for food." And that's what happened. God saw everything that he had made, and it was supremely good. God formed a person straight from dust. That's crazy. God told the two humans to be fruitful, multiply, take over the earth, and rule over nature. Adam and Eve had a big job. They were the first people to ever live. They got to take care of the animals and land, and they got to name the animals. Could you imagine looking at a zebra or a flamingo and trying to think of a name for it? I know I couldn't. Out of all the things God created, man and woman were the only things created in God's image, with the ability to reflect God's love. Why is that important? We were made in God's image to reflect God's goodness. You are special to God. This also affects the way we treat other people, because all people were created in God's image, and they are just as precious and valuable to him as we are. Now that you know how incredibly special you are, in small groups, I want to hear how God can use your unique gifts and the unique way you were created to make a difference in the world. Thanks for listening, Somos kids. I'm going to try and make another pretty cool painting. I'll talk to you later. Have a good week.